Hi everyone, this is the Ideal Girl Says, and what we're going to talk about today is earthquake, wave heights, Tropical Storm Beryl, and the flooding alerts that I've been blogging this week on the Victoria Stafford A Second Investigation wordpress.com site. Okay, you'll see the words paranormal, UFO, ghost stories, dreams, remote viewing, visions. That's basically all the things I blog about on here. So this is the earthquake report for May 29th, 2012. It is currently 10:56 p.m. EDT. I blogged this at 8:40, talking about the ecliptic equator, Greenwich meridian, 90 degrees axis points on Earth. I've got some graphs here showing you the earthquakes that happened today and what axis that they're falling on. So this will give you an idea of where they're going to keep going with these lines here. In these lines of area here, you're going to get more earthquakes over here, you're going to get more earthquakes here, earthquakes this way, and basically a lot of earthquakes around the elliptic equator. And there's the graph showing the Greenwich meridian, the equator, and the different directions that's going to go to, and that's those areas of Earth that are going to get the most earthquakes in the next week or so. Here's another one showing the north celestial pole, the south celestial pole. This is the ecliptic equator, and this is the celestial equator. Basically, there's a planetary alignment happening today, and another one on June the 5th and 6th. So whenever there is a planetary alignment, I find that there are a lot more earthquakes in these areas. So that's a place you want to look at. They'll be over 5.0 to 6.0. We've got 5 planets lining up around Earth right now, orbiting, so I say most of the earthquakes are going to go up over 6.0 this week. Okay, there's the tectonic plates, so basically you can guarantee if you are having an earthquake here, it might fall down south. You start seeing them starting to go in this direction, they do follow a pattern, then you know anything around this area here is possible to have an earthquake. Same goes for the Caribbean plate. Basically, it can either go north or south, so you would look at different variables. I look at the ocean temperatures, I look at the wave heights, and then I make a prediction as to what area I think is going to get hit with earthquakes, and usually they do. Okay, so there's the graphs there. This is the wave heights here. In these red areas, these are over 40 feet, and these are over 30 feet. This is 25 feet. Darker blue is 15 feet. And these light blue areas are between 10 and 15. So there's some storm activity that's going to be happening in this area here, up here in the UK, all along here. See, it's getting brighter. This all was nice, this nice blue color at one time, but this year, since 2012, it has changed. So you can see the arrows. So when you look at the graph, you can see that these waves can possibly go up towards Australia, which means they're going to have a lot of flooding wherever these arrows go, all the way up to here. It's pulling them up. This is 30 feet, that's 30 feet. So all these arrows are pointing towards Australia, New Zealand, Fiji. You're going to have some earthquake activity this week, plus you're going to have some major flooding problems. Again, this coast area here, all these areas, see how they're getting brighter? They're going to have flooding, flooding, flooding. You guys are going to have flooding all around here. Flooding. Okay, you get the idea? So you'll have to study the maps and see what area it is and then figure it out from there. This is the earthquakes. I've predicted some earthquakes for Sri Lanka, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Chile, Argentina. You also have 25 foot to 40 foot wave heights around you. So you're the ones that have the most problems coming up this week. Tropical Storm Beryl. I've been following that for the last 2 or 3 days, showing you the severe storm cells, counting how many there are, and tracing which direction I think they're going to go. So now they're heading towards North America from the Atlantic. Washington, New York, Boston, Eastern Canada are all getting hit. As you can see, I've got a graph there for you showing you these yellow areas and red areas. That's severe weather. I couldn't get the storm cells because then telecast was down. So if you see the yellow and red, you have to look out for tornado as well. If you start getting high winds and you're in that area, beware that there should be a tornado warning for you. If there isn't, just believe that there might be one, or they haven't told you yet. Most of their data is 2 to 4 hours behind. Okay. I have some updates about Beryl from the newscasters. People have been so kind to blog some stuff up on YouTube. I've been posting it up here, so it's all in one area for you if you want to take a look. I'm also following the solar winds. When the solar winds increase, they're up over 400 kilometers per second right now. Basically, that's going to affect your tornadoes, your hurricanes. It's going to put fuel in the fire, so to say. So you have a basic idea of that, okay? So I'm going to cut this video because we're up to 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go on to another one.